Personal protective equipment, respiratory protection. Respirators are a type of personal protective equipment used to provide protection against worker exposures to airborne substances. Respirators are devices worn over the mouth, nose, and sometimes eyes, which help you breathe safely in hazardous areas. The best method of controlling exposures to airborne substances is to prevent the air from becoming contaminated in the first place. This should be accomplished as much as possible by engineering controls, such as local exhaust ventilation. When airborne exposures cannot be controlled, or while controls are being installed, appropriate respirators may be used. The need for respiratory protection may exist in all lines of work. It is the employer's responsibility to determine if the work you do should be performed while wearing a respirator. The employer will provide you with the right respirator for the job. You should not use any respiratory protection device at work without a full understanding and agreement of your employer. Before a worker may use a respirator, they must pass a medical evaluation, be trained in the use, maintenance, inspection, and care of the respirator, and be fit tested. There are three types of respirators. 1. Air purifying respirator. These respirators remove air contaminants by filtering, absorbing, or chemical reaction with contaminants as they pass through a respirator cartridge. This respirator is only used when adequate oxygen is available, so between 19.5 and 23.5%. 2. Supplied air respirator. These respirators provide breathing air separate from the environment. The breathing air is supplied to the respirator through an airline. This type of respirator is to be used when the hazardous substance has little odor, taste, warning properties, or when the substance is in such high concentration or toxicity that an air purifying respirator is inadequate to protect you. 3. Self-contained breathing apparatus, or an SCBA. This type of respirator allows the user complete independence from an airline and offers the greatest degree of protection. However, it is also the most complex type of respirator. Training and practice in the use and maintenance is essential. The proper selection and use of respiratory protection is essential for controlling airborne exposures with respirators and workers. Hey everyone, if you have any questions regarding health and safety or the topic just discussed, contact your Goal Zero safety rep or your supervisor. Or drop us a line on any of our social media channels or an email at info@goalze.ro.